Well, hello everyone. Back so soon?
Wait, we finished already? I've had ice cream that has lasted in the hot sun for longer than that. I agree. I assume my escape room party will last more than a couple of minutes in one room.
Well, that depends. You again have a choice. You can either walk through that door and it will take you back into the lobby. You'll have finished the activities and you can say that you successfully escaped Egypt. But if you do that, you will not have completed the true mission.
I don't believe that I follow your line of thought. Please elaborate further.
Escape from Egypt is a rescue mission. Pharaoh has a lot of servants under his control. You have to help free and rescue them. You must help them escape, not just escape yourselves.
We have to defeat Pharaoh? He seems really powerful. Yeah, we'd have about as much luck as a snowman in Hawaii. I would have to agree. As I run computer simulations, we currently have less than a 1% chance of accomplishing our objective.
Well, that reminds me of our scripture passage for today.
How so?
Well, you won't get the answers that easily in an escape room. To find out the answer, you will need to find a few items. All around the room, we have hidden a variety of objects that have something to do with our scripture passage for today. Find them and then place them in front of our hologram to learn more.
Finally, a place where I can shine. Figuratively, of course, not literally. Here, everybody, I brought along some x-ray glasses to find the clues faster. Wow, your glasses work better than a porcupine popping balloons. And look, I think I see something. Me too. I have one to contribute as well.
Let's see. We have a sandal, a small plant, and a lighter. Place them on the table and see what happens.
Nothing happened except the sandals had a red light on them. We must have missed something important with the sandals.
Think about a story from the Bible where someone needs to do something with their sandals, but it also has a plant and fire as part of the story too.
A simple keyword search has given me an idea. Quick, everyone, remove your footwear. Okay, but my feet really stink. And I mean really stink. Like a baby's diaper stink. Sorry, everyone.
Hello again. This is Loyal, the crocodile of the Nile. You all must have gotten back on track if you can see me again. Earlier, Moses ran away and escaped from Pharaoh in Egypt. But in our scripture passage for today, he learns that his story hasn't finished yet.
I know, he sees the burning bush. Yes, but the bush somehow doesn't burn up. Or at least not in a normal way. The bush combusts. But the flames don't seem to hurt it at all.
Exactly. And from the burning bush, God spoke to Moses.
That explains why I had to take off my stinky shoes, because God told Moses to take off his sandals before God gave him the message.
Yes, at that moment, Moses stood on holy ground. And when he did, God told him that he needed to go back to Pharaoh and tell him to let the Israelite slaves go.
And Moses didn't want to go back at first, just like we don't know if we should go back.
Exactly. Moses felt so worried about going back and confronting Pharaoh that he made a lot of excuses about why he didn't want to go. And he even tried to convince God to send somebody else.
What made him change his mind?
Well, God had an answer for every one of Moses' excuses. But in the end, God tells Moses that God will stand by his side and that God, and not Moses, will ultimately set the Israelites free. So Moses doesn't need to worry because when it comes right down to it, God will do the real work.
So everyone, what do you want to do? Do you want to walk out that door and end your time here? Or will you go through the other door to confront Pharaoh and to free his captives?
Well, honestly, I feel a little scared and worried about going back and facing off against Pharaoh. But if we've learned anything from our scripture passage for today, I don't need to make excuses or worry. I say we go back there and show him what we're made of. Carbon and water? No! Let's show him that God is on our side. Not even Pharaoh can stand against us. Okay, as long as I don't have to do it alone. Let's go, everyone.
Good luck! And I hope that helps you understand our scripture passage just a little bit better. Goodbye, everyone!